cat is out of the bag. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Big Pants Underground. And we now have proof positive that Hollywood has a gay agenda and are trying to ruin all of our favorite characters, superheroes, you know, anyone that we like in the movies. And not just on film or TV, but also comic books. I'd like to thank Nerdrotic for this little gem here. If you haven't seen his channel, please go check it out. He is a wonderful, wonderful commentator. Someone sent this to him from a very interesting source, and this was something that took place September 14th, 2002. And if it's hard to read, I will read it for you. But this is from an industry source. So this is legitimate, okay? It was sent to Nerdrotic. It was printed out. It was not emailed because they didn't want to be caught. So they sent this secretly. And this is real. We have, and I'll show you proof that this is real in a minute. So let me read this for you. Queer Eye for comic books. LGBTQ plus voices on IP adaptations for film and TV. It details a Zoom meeting, and it's inviting people to the Zoom meeting. About the event, the panel will bring together LGBTQ writers and film/TV executives to discuss the process of adapting comic book IP for film and television with a focus on breathing life into queer characters, either those already queer on the page or reinterpreting legacy characters in a new queer light. Let me say that again. Reinterpreting legacy characters. So characters that have already been established and already exist. Turning them into queers. And this is real, like I said. And the reason I know this is real is because we have right here a 2-hour and 3-minute long Zoom call. This is the actual Zoom call that was inviting people to. And it's the Writers Guild of America West. And you can see right here, it says Queer Eye for comic books, LGBTQ plus voices on IP adaptations for film and TV. And I'm not gonna show you bits and pieces of this because, like I said, it's 2 hours long. If you want to watch it, just search for Queer Eye for comic books. And here we have some people in the industry, in the writer, and these are all Writers Guild members. I'm not really familiar with any of them, but they all have their pronouns written. You know, they gotta have their most, or some of them do. They don't all have their pronouns. This one here, this she, her. You hear this one talk. Her name is Eleanor Jean. Looks like a girl. Has she, her pronouns. Talks like a boy. I mean, talks straight up, sounds like a boy. Let's just play a few seconds of this.
To talk about comic books and comic book adaptations. I really want to thank our subcommittee, Bradley Estrin Barks and Maytal Zahut, who did and put so much energy into getting all of these incredible creatives here, as well as our esteemed moderator, who was also part of the subcommittee, Eric Anthony Glover. Eric was a staff writer and story editor, most recently on CW's Tom Swift, and he's published a graphic novel Black Star through Megascope.
CW, that tells you all you need to know right
just
there.
Want to pass it off to Eric.
Anyway, like I said, it's 2 hours long. If you want to watch it, be my guest. But it is basically these 8, 9, 10, 11 people are talking about how they can take your favorite characters, Indiana Jones, Superman, Batman, Robin, and turn them gay. This is proof positive, like I said, that we have a gay agenda in Hollywood. And this wasn't the only Zoom meeting, okay? They also had Zoom meetings for not just the gay writers, but the Latino writer. There was a Latino Zoom meeting. There was an Asian Zoom meeting. There was a Middle Eastern writer Zoom meeting. There was a Black Zoom meeting. There was a Latinx Zoom meeting. The only Zoom meeting that wasn't there was straight white males. That's the one that they missed out on. And that's the one who most of their fans belong to. That's who they would belong to. Most of their fans. Now, we've already seen the effects of this, and before, it was a lot of it happened before this meeting, but this is pushing the meeting and the agenda on and on. Now, we've seen they've come out with a gay Batman, they've come out with a gay Robin, they've come out with a gay Superman. These are actual real comic books that already exist and no one bought because no one wants them, yet they still want to produce them. And these people, like I said, I don't know them. I don't know screenwriters. I don't know comic book writers, but they're part of the Writers Guild of America. So they're obviously writers, and they want their agenda pushed on to everybody else. They can't come up with their own creations. They can't write their own characters. They can't create their own characters. So they have to take other people's creations, other people's property, characters that have been well established and are loved by millions, and turn them into something that nobody wants, because that's what they have to do, because they have no talent. They are creatively bankrupt. They want to be writers. Now, I do know, and I've heard people say that this one here, Magdalene Visaggio, she has to create a GoFundMe page every few months so that she can pay her rent. So obviously, she ain't doing a good job. She's not making a living as a writer. And I would say that if you're not making a living doing something, that you have no right to call yourself that. You can say, oh, I'm a writer, but that's not your career. It can't be your career. You're not making money off of it. You can say you're an artist. That's fine. You can be an artist all you want. You can paint all the pictures you want. You can't say that being an artist is your career, because you're not making money off of it. No one's buying your shit paintings. So I don't know about these other people, but at least this one, Magdalene Visaggio, she can't even pay her own damn rent. The dislikes only 309 to 9, only 9 likes, but 309 to 9. So it's been ratioed. 323 comments. It doesn't say how many viewers. It doesn't say how many people have viewed this. But we got 323 comments, and they're all negative. All of them, or all the ones that I can find, they're all negative. So it's obvious that people don't want this. It's obvious that Hollywood has an agenda. And hopefully, now that this is out in the open, people know about it, people can see it, and have proof that it's happening. We no longer will have to try to prove this to other people. They will be able to see the proof and want to act on it, because they're not happy. They're not going to the theater. They're not spending their money. They're not making Hollywood money because they don't want it. There are many, many more straight people in this world than there are LGBTQ. And straight people just aren't interested in their relationships. Maybe a few are. Maybe the ultra far left are just love it. They want pictures, I guess. But the rest of the world, they're not interested. And the latest movies like Bros and Lightyear and Strange World and Willow, the Disney Plus show, they're all gay. They all have a gay agenda. They're all pushing gay right out into your face, and no one is going to see them. If you like what you heard, please don't forget to share this video and make a comment on it if you have something to say, and subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, and I will see you next time.